Okay. Okay. Might help if I spoke a bit about what I'm doing. So I'm gonna start over, actually. Let's see. Okay. I have this game client, with vector rendered graphics. So this is a 2D world, and I want to implement some interaction with the objects in the world. In this case, some cards. As you can see here, if I zoom in, everything's crisp due to it being vector graphics. Anywho, so I have this custom function that detects if the mouse pointer within a Bezier curve, or best path, I suppose it's called, in the libraries I'm using. And yeah, so the mouse should be detected when it's inside the shapes. So I just need to listen to those triggers and do stuff with transforms. So firstly, I just want to listen to a pointer over event. I suppose I can just do the trigger first. So let's see, app, add observer. I have like pointer over trigger. So pointer over trigger, get the trigger, pointer over. So can just do a print. I think. Let's see. So entity. The trigger should have the entity like so. I wonder. I think this will be on everything now, including UI. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see here, I am actually detecting when the mouse is within the shape. So now I just want to make everything feel good. Hovering, dragging, and animations and stuff. Yeah. Probably do mouse interaction today, maybe keyboard navigation as well. We'll see. So, oh yeah, I'm using Bevy game engine under the hood, I suppose, but a custom renderer. And I'm leveraging the ECS, which means I can write queries as function arguments. So if I type query here, transform, and yeah, with card, we get all the entities that have the card component and also the transform component. So it's a neat way to I don't know, write systems, I guess, functions. What I could do here just to... No, actually I don't do that. I won't do it. Let's just do some scale transformation. So how do I want to do this? Actually, okay, sure, I can set the scale just because it's fast. I'm gonna do this iteratively. So transform scale equals 1 point, no, vec 3. Vec 3. Actually, vec 2 splat. So x and y is 1.1, and then make that vec 3 and extend it. So this should, as soon as I hover over a card or a best path, it should change the scale to 1.1. Should, oh geez, everything. Okay. So everything is set to 1.1. That is interesting. Maybe I'm misremembering how this works. Triggers. Nope. Interaction. Mouse. Observers. That's what it's called. Observers. So trigger. So I wonder. If I instead right. So actually what I want to do is maybe like this. If that's some transform and card query get mutable trigger entity. Some. I need some. It's an okay. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay, and also let's add an observer for pointer out, I suppose. Let's just copy paste out. Same thing, except put it back to 1.0. Oh, right, name. Pointer out. Easy peasy, but it looks like shit. Okay, first of all, the translation is wrong, I suppose. I should also move the card a few pixels up and to the left based on scale somehow. Okay. So scale, no, let's see, transform, translation. What is translation? Vec 3. So Vec 3 new. And here I want to move the card. So card width times, actually divided by 1.1 divided by 2, maybe. Oh, same here. And no translation on the Z. Oh yeah, hold on. Actually, 100 on the Z axis. Let's do 0 now. Because I'm using C axis as a sort for the 2D layers, which I suppose is common. Oh jeez. Right, I need to modify the translation, not set the translation. Nice. Is that it? So that would be minus xy, right? So y up, so width should be minus. Nice. It's way too much. Spam, eh? How do I even... How the fudge do I remove spam? Oh, I don't have an option to remove the message. Oh, I'm just gonna clear chat. Okay. How does it look? Twitch. Mute. Like, how do I mod view? Okay, so this is something else. Okay, mod view. But I don't want to look at my own stream. I just want the moderator thing. Sorry. Oh jeez. My computer is struggling. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Let mod, not mod. Okay, transform mod. So it should only be a few pixels. But that's a lot of pixels. Okay, so car with no, I want a difference. Right. So it would be like this, -1. Yeah, sure. Times 0.1 divided by 2. There we go. Transport mod. Yeah, there we go. Except we don't have the animation back, but I think that's correct. Okay. So, all the way around. I suppose I can just do this for now. But I really want to store the original transform somewhere. So, but I just want to do this step by step to kind of demonstrate my process, maybe. Anyways, as we can see here, the Z index is not modified, so stuff is rendered. I mean, the focused object or card is below some other objects. So yeah, you just need to set that as well. The Z index. Where am I? So here, hover over, set it to 100, then set it back to 0. Oh, interesting. It doesn't. Oh, hold on, I'm just modifying. Oh yeah, of course. So instead I'll just do, what do I do? Okay. Transform, translation, Z equals 0. Is it mutable? Yep. Cool. 100. Oh shit. No. There we go. Yeah. So now the shapes I'm hovering over are above the rest, I suppose. But now I want some animations also, because this is just not nice. I mean, it's nice, it works, but it looks and feels a bit wrong. So let's do animations. Okay, so now instead I need to introduce some new components. Start with this one, which is a pointer over card, maybe. We want to store the original position, which is from, or scale, let's do scale, from scale, which is a vec3, to scale, also everything is a vec3 actually. So from transform to, wait, to transform, and from transform, and go. And in the hover trigger, I want to modify the entity instead of doing this. So command entity, trigger entity. And I want to insert a component. In this case, the pointer over card component. And we want to store the original scale. Oops. Transform. Oh no, this is the target scale. So this would be 1.1, right? But vec2 splat, so both x and y is 1.1. Then we extend it to a vec3 with a 1.0. And then we do from translation, which is transform, translation. So this is original, or the origin, and this would be the new one, which is this one, I suppose. Sort of. It would be rec 3 new. So this would be transform, translation x plus, actually minus card width times 1.0 divided by 2. This would be transform, translation y plus. Why do I manage to zoom my terminal? Hold on. So this would be a plus card height, same thing, and 100 maybe. Okay, so this should not in itself do anything, but it should work. Not visually, but under the hood. Cool, cool. So now I need a system to handle the animation based on the pointer over the card component. So I'll do this. Pointer over system. I should do it below. So pointer over system. So what do I need here? Oh yeah, I need a timer also. To animate everything. So do timer, so timer new. 0.2 seconds. Timer mode once. Okay. Oop, is that wrong? From seconds maybe. Yeah. Okay. So I want to make the transition in 0.2 seconds. Just a moment, I need to verify I'm actually sounding all right on stream, because I haven't verified anything really. There might be an echo now. We'll see. Gosh darn it. I can't verify this. Hold on. I'll try. Let's see. Okay, so I'll mute some stuff here and I'll verify it here. Channel. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Am I hearing myself? Nope. No, I'm not hearing myself. Why am I not hearing myself? Ah. That's so weird. Nope. Okay. No, I'm not hearing myself. Why am I not hearing myself? Oh, there we go. Now I hear myself. That's so weird. Okay. But it's a bit low. Oh, there we go. Now I hear myself. Or is it? Okay. But it's a bit low. Okay, there we go. I think it's okay. Oh well. Okay. Moderator view. How do I enter that again? Moderator view. Okay, cool. Cool. So, yes, I have a system that needs to take care of the animation. So, I suppose I can do that. So I want to query for what? Transform. Yes, I want to mutate the transform. Do I want to do something else? Yes. I need the point over card component to get the data I need to animate. So for card, oh, what am I doing? For mute transform, and I'm just gonna name it over for now. Card query. So I need to do this. I need to increment the timer. So tick time delta, yes. Thank you. Okay, so what's wrong? This takes one argument. Why does it take one argument? Because I want to iterate. Okay. So now I need to lerp this. So I want to go from is from transform. Hold on. So I need a fraction of the timer. And what else? So scale would be over from scale. Lerp over to scale. V, is that it? And then I will set the transform scale the scale, I think. Oh jeez, it needs to be mutable as well. I think that would sort the scaling. Maybe. We'll see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It does. So let's do the translation as well. So, or the translation. Translation. So over from transform. The entire thing is transform. Okay. So this is wrong. Or I mean, the logic is sound, but the naming is wrong. Let's see. So to transform and transform translation equals translation. And do that later. So this should animate the zooming and the positioning. Yep. But it's very linear, so it's a bit boring. But I'll sort it later. I'll just copy paste this. And I'm getting ahead of myself. I also need to do the pointer out trigger. So we want to do the same thing like this. This would be with pointer. Actually, no, I'm getting ahead of myself again. So what I want to do now is actually, yes, I need the origin. The problem is, I'm gonna demonstrate the problem. I'm just gonna do this. So pointer over card. Pointer over card. Oh, there we go. What you complaining about? All right. Tuple. So this has the origin. Well, at least the origin from where the scaling started. So this will work, kinda. What I want to do now is the 0.2 from scale is the current scale, yes. To scale will be the pointer over card. Oops, pointer over card. From scale, right? No, not scale. What? From scale. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna fix the naming. So this is from translation. Translation. There we go. This is indeed transform. And I want a new struct as well. Yoink. So this will be pointer out, I guess. Naming is hard. Pointer out card. From scale is the current scale. To scale is the pointer over card. From scale from translation is the current translation. To translation will be instead pointer of the card from translation. Pointer out system, or what system pointer, what did I name it? Pointer out trigger. Alright, it's a trigger. I rewrote it. Fine. I haven't done the system yet. This would be pointer out system. To write that as well. I think I can just copy paste most of the pointer over system. It's just the inverse, sort of. Actually, it's the same. Let's see. But I'll keep it two separate systems for now, because they will work a bit differently soon. Pointer out card. Happy now? Yep. So this doesn't need to be mutable, apparently. Is that the same up there? Yep. Now let's see. Let's see. Well, that doesn't work. Okay. So this pointer out should be pointer out. No, no. That's a trigger. That should be pointer over, but this pointer out card. So the current transform. Why doesn't this work? Let's do this again. Good. Nothing happens. What the fuck? So this scale, what? Okay. Okay, rubber ducking. So hovering over something works. Yes. So when I leave the card, so I'm querying for the point. Oh, hold on. Yeah, exactly. So this won't work. Oh, yes, it does. I'm not removing it. Okay, fine. Let's just... I'll do this option, or optional. So, I suppose I can do this. Let's see. Okay, origin. Let's point to the card. Unwrap or default Let's just do unlap. Just verify that the component is there. Oh, crash, nice. Unwrap of none, so it's actually none. Pointer over card. Does it mean it's removed by itself? What? Is that a timer? Nah. Hold on. This should work. So I think the option is making it a bit weird only. Because if I do this here, it should exist. Oh, the trigger is wrong. That's why. Easy peasy. Now it should work. I mean, kind of. Okay, so we're here, creating a pointer out card. And then down here, okay, so this should flip. So it should be transform. No, it should be from scale to scale. Pointer out. Oh, come on. Pointer out system, yes. Query, transform, yep. Pointer out card should exist. The card component should exist. Oops. We're here, right? Yes, we're there. Okay. So we have the timer. We have the scale and translation. So how does the scale look? What? 25501. Oh, it's the, okay. It should be 510. Yes, okay. from scale. Hi. So annoying. Debug. Okay, from scale looks good. To scale looks good. From translation, I suppose that looks all right. To translation. I mean, is it wrong? Pointer out from scale, lerp, pointer out to scale. Good. From translation, lerp, pointer out to translation. Where? So far so good. Okay. Okay, hold on. Debug. Jeez. Okay, from scale. Okay. To scale, yes. From scale, or from translation, yes. To translation, fine. Okay. Okay. From translation to translation. mean, it looks fine. One thing though is scale. Oops. Is it a minus? Okay. I mean, it should be in position again. The scale is 1 across the board. Translation is 0 across the board. Oh, hold on. Is this it? So if timer finished, we want to what's going on here? No, we'll do this later. So if not, if on the timer finished, turn. Maybe there's a conflict with systems. Yeah. much the same thing over here. Okay, so next problem. So this works. Does it though? Okay, this is awkward. Anyway. All right, I'm returning. I should just do continue. I want to continue the loop. Right. So the next problem is here. Because I'm using the transform as the origin. And if I do it fast enough, the origin will change. Also, the cell index is wrong. But I'll do that later. So, one ugly fix would be to ensure that the over trigger only runs if the card doesn't have a pointer out component currently. And same thing with pointer out trigger. Without pointer. Hold on. No, this doesn't work. I'm gonna take a short break and then I'm gonna add a new component to handle the origin actually. So I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so the current issue. Next step, or current issue. So the current issue is this. Well, this works until or unless I do this fast enough, because I'm using the origin of the current transform. Now the scale is stuck for some reason. Anyway. So what do I want to do? I want to create a new component. That says like card origin, which has a transform. And when I hover, I only want to have a 2 scale and a true translation for the pointer over card component. And just insert card origin with the current transform. Can I do this? Yes. Cool. Where am I? There I am. Okay, so here I want the card origin. Oops. All right, so I need to derive something on this, which is deref and deref mutable. Card origin translation. Cool. And same thing here. Just from. Here I would say card origin. sorry. There we go. From translation. I don't need that, do I? Maybe I can just do this. And in the system, use card origin. Card origin. Card origin scale. Card origin translation. Oh, phone. Okay. Where was I? Right, set the card origin. Cool. I think this will collide a bit because I'm not removing components. it's still moving. From translation. Where is the card origin? Here we go. Right. I do not want to set the card origin again. So I might be... Oh yes, this is what I need to do. So I'll make an optional query. For point over card. Perhaps. So maybe pointer over card. If maybe pointer over card is what? Why is an option? Unknown. What? Oh. Reference. Right? Yes. So if maybe over card is none, then I want to insert card origin. So this is a bit wonky. And I mean, kind of works. Does change a little bit. And why that is happening is, I don't know. Yeah, yes, I do know, actually. So I should do this instead. Think. So wait, this is the default case. So oops. this. Oops. Okay, if we have pointer over card and card origin, card to translation. Think. Okay, let's do the if we have none, neither. If we have neither, then this is the case. And this shouldn't be a problem. And this needs to be handled, I think. If we have a card origin, but no pointer over. I'm gonna rename this to card hovered or hovering card. Actually, entering card. There we go. Maybe entering card. And entering card system. Fine. The name, pointer over trigger. Pointer over trigger. Or on pointer over, maybe. Entering card. Entering card. We're complaining over pointer over trigger. On pointer over, maybe. Yes. So first time we're good. Second time nothing should happen. Yeah. Yeah, so rename this on pointer out and leaving pointer leaving. No. Leaving card. Okay. So the default case is covered. If we have a card origin, Then we should insert an entry card component. But we're going to use the, instead of transform translation, we're going to use, yeah, what are we using? Card origin translation. Then it should work when the time runs out on the animation. Maybe I'm not removing the component in pointer leaving system, leaving card system. Actually here. So I want to remove pointer over, no, entering card. Oh jeez. There we go. So now this case should be covered. Okay, but if I do it fast enough, it kind of snaps to origin again. It's not a smooth animation. So what I want to do is, first off, the leaving card stuff, maybe I should sort that first before moving on to the next step. It's gonna clean up some stuff that isn't needed. Gonna go down to the pointer out. That should be fine for now. And leaving card. Okay, let's see. So card origin should always exist here. But leaving card system should also always exist, yes. So perhaps there are no changes required. I should commit this. Right. I have not done any proper commits for a bit. Let's see. This. then I want to add starts implementation of game code. Oops. Here's some stuff I don't really want to commit. I should clean this up. Actually, this should be committed. Removes 3D camera. Nope. 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 Okay. Put this in. Oops. Gosh darn it. Okay. I'll just make a separate commit. So I don't want the FPS counter here. Which means I need to remove it here. Cool. Actually, let's do this. Do this. So just the pan cam, cool. Can I stash? Git add. Then reset head only. Cargo files. Nope. Okay, I have it in the stash, so there we go. Okay, cool. Just wanted the cargo changes in the correct commit. Okay. What have I done here? Oops. I do want that, so I don't care about that. Notes, mesh, picking, plugin. There we go. Okay. And let's put back. Actually, what did I do now? No. I already removed it. But when? Oh, maybe that wasn't part of anything. Okay, I think I'm good. Back to cards, animations. What do I have in the stash? Oh, I want the FPS stuff here. Oh, come on. Hello. Thank you. I do want FPS counter because I can easily mess something up that ruins the frame rate. Okay, so before I make this like super duper proper, I want to make the animations a bit nicer by adding a, what is called, curve. I already have some, what do I call it? Curve? No. Vector? No. Can just search blurb. Blurb. Where do I have it? No, it's out. Search for out. Here we go. Easings. So I've taken these from easings.net. And what I want to do, yes, where I have the V, here I just want to do easing, what do I call it, bounce, ease, is it ease out or ease in? That is the question. Let's do ease in bounce. Leaving card. Nope. So ease out bounce. No, I want to do ease elastic out, I think. Oops. There we go. I think this is what I want. No, okay, error. Nice. Moments. Should be over. This should be named entering card. Come on. Is that a bit too snappy? Elastic. Oops. Is out elastic. Is this correct? Can increase the animation to like 2 seconds to verify. Yes, okay, so it is correct. So this is interesting. Okay, so what I want to do now is actually remove the leaving card animation. When I hover over again. So here, for now. Chat, no. Copilot active again. Yeah. Disable. What did it do for me? I don't want to do any of that. Remove. Leaving card. That is what I want to do. But it's still a bit janky. Right. I need to increase the animation time. Let's make a const. Card animation time. Let's do 2 seconds and 0.2. What? Didn't I just change? I have 3 occurrences of this. Why do I have 3? So on pointer out, yes. Card animation. On pointer out, leaving card, yes, cool. Oh, right. Different cases. Cool. If I do it too fast, whoops. I twitched. Yeah, if I go well, it's fine, I guess. Oh, there. I saw it. So sometimes it snaps. It's not a smooth transition. So what I want to do is set the animation timer. Like, how do I explain this? So I have an enter card animation and I have a leaving card animation. Should maybe call it exit card. Enter and exit. Leaving card. Exit card. Or leave card. Yeah. Leaving card. Exiting card. Okay, so what I want to do anyway. I want this query in on pointer over for I renamed it to exiting card. Exiting card. So maybe exiting card. So what I want to do now is actually get the timer. So remaining, no, elapsed time, elapsed animation time is maybe exiting card. Oh, there it is, nicely. So I probably don't need this. So instead I'm gonna do maybe, oops, maybe exiting card. Exiting card. So I would never exit the card without an origin, so that's fine. I don't think anyway. For now, I say no. So do warn. Actually, let's panic here for now. No, let's not. Let's do warn. Which one is this? This is on pointer over. So on pointer over. I'll handle the match case. Can't I just do this? There we go. And here, if I have an exiting card animation, the animation time should be exiting card elapsed, timer elapsed 6. There we go. Okay, same thing with on pointer out. So an optional entering card animation. Maybe I should name them animation. There we go. Animation. Exiting, entering, leaving. Exiting. Exiting. Leaving is just rolls off the tongue easier. Leaving. Okay. So, oops. Here we do maybe entering. Animation. Okay. Here. Do I need to know anything else? I don't think so. So because this is none case. I have home row modifier keys, so sometimes they just don't work. It's a bit annoying, but I prefer it over normal keys or normal modifier keys. What did I do now? So I have a match. Why won't you format? Is that why? Nope. Is that why? Nope. Match. Okay. I suppose I can do this. Hold on. So timer would be timer match. No, hold on. If maybe entering animation and none or some. So here I want a timer, actually duration, entering animation, timer, elapsed, none would be card animation time, duration. There we go. I think this will make the animation smooth. I'm not sure. Not really. Okay. Hold on. I also need to animate okay, so this doesn't fly. This needs to be totally different. I can do this over here though. Oops. So current transform, current scale. Oh, this is from. It doesn't need to be entirely different. Maybe this is good. And this is what's wrong. Maybe entering card. Okay, I think. Now it's screwy. If I'm slow, it's fine. If I do it fast, it doesn't work. It must be that I'm not removing something. Remove leaving, remove entering. Okay, hold on. From scale, it's correct. Is this the problem? Entering animation timer. So I want the elapsed time of the entering animation. That's the time I want to. Maybe not. One more time. Slowly, fine. Slowly, fine. Not fine. Now we're stuck. But it looks like it's elastically animating a bit, right? Yes. Feels like the timer is stuck somehow. So if you have, let's see, pointer out. Okay, let's do some on pointer over with some and pointer over none. And if maybe is okay. Oops. On pointer out some. None. Oops, what did I do now? Turn. What's the issue? Oh. Okay. So on pointer over none. We have origin. Why is it always some on pointer over? I should be removing the entering animation here. Or should I? Oh, right, of course. I should put this. No. Okay. So if actually, I'll just do it here. So in the animation system, instead of the pointer triggers, I'll no, hold on. I need the entity. So command entity remove. Like this, I think. If the timer is finished, do this. Yeah. Same thing with leaving card system. Entity. This is leaving. Cool. Maybe this. Fine. Fine. Hold on, okay. So none. That's good. Some. It shouldn't be some. So leaving card system. Oh no, because I'm only doing it when the timer is finished. That's why it's working. So now it should be non-sum, but it's not. Okay. So why is this remove? What a mystery. Oh, here we go. Leaving, entering. Entering, leaving. Right. So when the leaving card timer is finished, right, then we should remove the leaving card animation. When the entering card timer is finished, remove the entering card animation. So now this slow case should work, I think. And now it should be none sum. Oh, unhandled case. What? Interesting. Huh. Okay. So worn. Right, because we don't have so we do have a new case. We have a sum card origin. In this case, do this. Phone again. Okay. Okay. Slow case. Works fine. This doesn't work as expected. Oh, hold on. Card origin. There we go. The origin is fine. this music. Okay. So what is the actual problem here? There we go. Something happened. So when I exit the card before the animation completes, nothing happens. Interesting. So one more time. Enter the card, waiting for the timer, leaving the card, waiting for the timer. Okay. So that's fine. But if I leave before the animation completes, it's stuck. Okay. It's the same with if I enter again before the animation. Okay. So what would cause this? This is correct, I think. Hold on. Duration. Yeah. Yep. So I need to remove this when, hold on, also here. So I can do that last, maybe, here. So when I enter again, I want to remove the leaving animation. And when I, hold on, no, when I when I leave the card, no, when I enter the card again, and there is an exiting card, sorry, leaving card, animation. Maybe leaving card animation. Yeah. So when we have a leaving card animation, I should remove it when entering the card. This should be fine. This case should be fine. And the same thing with pointer out. If I do have entering, I should remove the entering card animation, right? No? Yes? Let's see. No. So I'm trying to figure this out. Let's see. I mean, is it bad? I think the animation, when it snaps back, is a bit too hasty. If I don't let the animation finish. So it must be something with the elapsed time thingy. I mean, if I have an entering animation, I want to know the elapsed time and use the same time to animate back. And for some reason it just feels a lot faster. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. One. Okay, feels like maybe this is a bit off. The from scale. Maybe that shouldn't be. It should actually be. What should it be? Maybe entering. So here. I think that's fine. But here. So what's the difference? If I have the entering animation, I know the to scale, right? Hold on. From to. It should be 2 as well here. To scale. To scale. Maybe that's the thing. Exactly. Yeah. That is why I'm confused, because I named the fields to from and not to. So 2 here should be the origin. Of course. So I need the card origin. Oh, not to scale on both. Translation. Did I really do that? Okay. To translation. There we go. This should be. Oh, I undid everything. Card origin. Card origin. Card origin. Same thing. And now I suppose I can return to duration. Maybe. Don't need to transform, apparently. Now it should be smoother. Well, I hope it will be smoother. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Over. Leaving feels instant, apparently. Timer elapsed. What do I do here? Some, none. Some, none. So when it's some. Or we have a card origin and a leaving card animation. When we hover over again, the timer is off. So it should actually be remaining 6. I think. I thought. What? Okay. Let remaining. No. That doesn't matter. Should it be remaining? maybe it should be remaining on both. Maybe. Sounds weird. It is weird. Oh, gosh darn it. So animation is over. Okay. So pointer out, leaving. Let's see. More prints. Okay. Removing. Entering animation. Here, removing, leaving animation. Removing, entering animation. Removing. What? No. Yes. Yes. Removing, leaving. When the timer finishes, yes. Removing, entering when the timer finishes, yes. One pointer out. When I leave the card, I remove the entering card animation. And inserting, leaving. And I'm setting the duration to the elapsed time. Because I want to animate back at the same rate. So why is this not working? Removing, entering. So for some reason, when I'm removing, entering, it just snaps back to 0. Oh. Oh. I think I know why. Because the leaving card animation is actually... No, what? Maybe not. What am I expecting here? The timer is too short. So the issue must be here. Let's see. Duration. .6 seconds. That's not. The animation is definitely not 1 second, or almost 1 second. It's like I don't remove. I'm not removing. here. Fine. Always remove it here. What happens then? Nope. Start over. Keep that. And sure. Okay. So the animation is removed, right? Yes, because we have some none on the pointer over. So we are here. Okay, but the next step is to actually animate back, which is this part. And the duration. I mean, why is the duration? From seconds. Duration 1.93. Yeah, so it should be 1.93 seconds for the leaving animation. I want to go to 2 scale. Or the card origin I want to go to, yeah. Okay. And then leaving card here. So what is the leaving card timer? Elapsed, maybe? No, actually, remaining. Seems fine. Seems fine. Well, now it's stuck because I still have the timer. Which timer? Leaving card timer. Leaving this one, right? Leaving card timer. This is never reset, which means. What does it mean? Light component is never removed. Well, it is removed. Removing leaving animation. So on point there's some none. This one. Removing entering. Right, it's always 2. The default one is 2 for now. This should be fine. It's just that the animation is off. Leaving card. Oh, right. Yes. No. What? Which animation is this? Leaving card. So we should go from a scaled to the default or the origin. Leaving card to scale. Lerp. Card origin scale. Leaving card to translation. Lerp to card origin translation. That should be right. Yeah. Hold on. What did I do? Time left. Remaining, okay. Remaining 6. It should be elapsed. Right, elapsed. Yeah. Or should it? Let's do remaining, okay? Elapsed. So when there is a leaving card animation, we want to do elapsed. Right? Am I not doing fraction? So Okay, on pointer over, some none. Here, okay. Yeah. Okay, so entering works as expected, but leaving doesn't. So when the card is left, we're checking how many seconds of the entering animation has elapsed, or the animation time. There should be 2 seconds. This should be whatever the elapsed time is. Oh, hold on. Maybe it should be like this. Because we're leaving. We're going from a current state. Yeah. I mixed this up again. Or earlier. Let's see. So this should actually be not the origin, but the transform. So the current transform. Because we're going the opposite way. Okay, so it's better now. But is there a but? Maybe. Let's see. So elapsed, remaining, remain. Nope. Elapsed, yep. Maybe it's good enough. Maybe. Actually, I think I want to base the animation off like it was 2 seconds and then set the timer to the elapsed time to make it go back smoother maybe. Let's see. So, what am I thinking? So, entering card animation. So let from, oh no, transform maybe. Yeah, okay. That one. I want that one. And oh, let's remove this for now. What's the issue here? Oh, come on. Insert. Yeah. Oh. There we go. So here, if we want to use the entering animation 2 scale, entering animation 2 translation. Here we want to use we want to actually use the default timer duration, but we want to set elapsed to entering animation timer, meaning no. Yes, no. Elapsed. Yes. Maybe. Expected duration found. Elapsed. Timer. Oops. Timer. All right. Timer. Mutable. There we go. Wait. Same here. Timer would be timer. Copy paste. Should be timer. Copy paste, good. Timer set elapsed to leaving card animation. Timer elapsed. Phew. Okay, slowly works. Faster. Doesn't work. What just happened? Okay, other way. Leaving and entering fast. Okay, so this is some problems with origins, I suppose. So let's see. The timer is correct. But in this case, on pointer over. That is correct. And here it should be correct. Because I want to go to the card origin or calculate the scaling and translation from the card origin. I should actually do this. Card origin scale. Do I do the same down here somewhere? To scale to scale. Splat. Cool. Slow, fine. Oh no. Oh, it's a scale. So whatever I did was wrong. To scale. Oh no, yeah, it should be 1.1. Because I'm animating to the hovered state. Right. So it's desired to state. And the timer here is correct. The timer here might be correct. Because if I have an origin, I have an active leaving card animation. I hover over the card again. It should animate back up. And it should animate back up from the remaining. Maybe. So set elapsed. Hold on. Why would it be remaining? So if I animate from to, I am here. Now I want to go back. Yeah, so I want to set the same position, which would be remaining. Remaining. registering my leaving. Huh. Set elapsed. So here's the same. So origin 2. Okay. Hold on, I'm setting the from animation here. So from. It's the same thing. The issue here is that I'm not removing. Right, pointer out, remove, yeah. So here I want to do remove entering card animation. Nope, I thought so. I thought that was correct, but nope. So on pointer out. Leaving card to origin, leaving card to origin, so from to, and on the entering card animation is the opposite, so it's card origin to entering card. Slow. All good. Fast, so entering and exiting fast, not good. Exiting and entering fast. Feels okay. So timer from. Right. This is why it feels terrible. I'm not using the timer. Leaving, entering. No. Am I thinking about this wrong? I don't think so. Returns remaining time, yeah. Because I want it to run for the same amount of time. So this should be correct. So if it runs for 1 1 second. No, let's do 1.5 seconds. It has run. If it ran for 1.5 seconds, I want it to run for 1.5 seconds. So then I have a timer that is actually 2 seconds. So now I want it to be 1.5 seconds. So time remaining should be 0.5 seconds. And set elapsed should elapsed to 0.5 should give a remainder of 1.5. Right. The timer should be like 0.25% done. Right. Oh, more spam. Nice. How do I even? Moderator view. Oh, there we go. Oh. Nice. Okay. Okay, back to the issue at hand. Seems... Okay, hold on. Animation is done. Leave animation is done. Entering animation. I left before it's done, then it kind of snaps back. It shouldn't snap back. So in this case we should have okay. So in that case, when we're here, that's entering card. So on pointer out, we do have entering card. So we're here. We create a new timer that is 2 seconds. Okay. We set the elapsed time to whatever the remaining time is, which is, didn't I say elapsed before? No, remaining. Right, because I'm setting the elapsed. So that should be fine. And this is wrong. Entering animation. Yes, that's correct. Because I want to get the whatever the transform would be if the timer had run to completion, or the animation had run to completion. So the question is, why isn't it working? Do I need to do this every time? Maybe enter. No. And then we have the animation. Should be from translation, okay. Okay, let's do this print. Entering animation. Okay, leaving faster, there we go. So it should be 1 second left. The to scale and to translation. To translation is wrong. That should be 0, 0. I think. Right. So to translation. No, okay, now it is correct. So, because that's the from. The scale. Right, so that's the pop effect. Yeah. I need to take a short break. Be right back. Okay. Where was I? Right. Issues with animations. Origin is a transform. All good. So this is where the first issue is, somewhere. So hover out timer will be set to elapsed. Hello, timer. Elapsed. Timer. What? Why can't I? Timer elapsed. Okay, weird. Oops. And I also want to check entering animation, translation. Actually, the entire thing. Oh no. Entering animation, debug, yes, right. So what happened here? Oh. Should it actually be elapsed? No, it should not. Actually, the animation, maybe it should be, but animation is the wrong way then. So pointer out should actually be an elastic ease in to be the opposite. Ease in elastic, right? Maybe not. It's not the same, right? It's not the opposite. It's a bit different. It's bouncing more. That's like a super tiny bounce, a third tiny bounce, but when I exit it's 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, it's totally different. So easings.net. So ease out bounds. Ease in bounds. I mean, it should be the opposite. I don't know. Let's try remaining here again. Remaining. Okay, yeah. So this kinda is the opposite, but I don't like it. Maybe I should just not snap, but not care about the elapsed time at all. I mean, not care about setting the timer. Just do what? Just this. Entering animation. Timer elapsed. Whoops. 6. Better. And the other way. Okay. I'm getting hungry, but I'm gonna fix this first. Oops. So this again shouldn't be a thing. It should just be leaving card animation. Elapsed. Oops. Timer elapsed. Right. I think so. Hey, you found me, eh? I'm trying to be a bit under the radar. So I'm struggling with animations. Well, not struggling. Just want to make it nice. there's not much going on the screen. Anywho, I spent like 6 hours on this shit, trying to implement the animations for interactions. I thought I would get further than I have, but yeah, streaming nerves, I guess. So I have some jank, like snaps, some animations snap back at certain intervals. Yeah, it's subtle, but like sometimes if I do it fast like this, sometimes it feels like it snaps back to like its original state somehow. Maybe I should increase or decrease the animation time, because I'm using 2 seconds to debug everything. So it should actually be like 0.2 seconds. I mean, then it's not, I mean, it's not noticeable at all, I guess. Also, the scale is a bit too high. Let's do a card. Yeah. Let's see. So 1.03 maybe. So this would mean like all the 1.1s should be. Oops. What? What just happened? Okay, all the 1.1 should be this. Oh, come on. It's not. Do I have more 1.1s? Oh, here we go. So this should be. Oops. This should be. What should this be? Card. Overscale minus 1.0. Oops. Gosh darn it. There we go. So. Okay, that's stupid. There we go. A little more. So I had 1.1, okay, 0.5. I suppose that's good.